Hello friends, welcome to KB Talk. Today, let's talk about retail sector where I have been working for the last 20 years, current trend followed by the future retail insights. In the first 6 months of 2022, UAE consumers were in the mood to spend and they did it, driving up an overall transaction by 22% over last year. The retail sector sales accounted for a 16% spike in spending, while non-retail saw a 31% growth during the period, especially by travel and tourism. All of which was happening despite worries in the background about inflation and how it would push up retail prices. Let us have an evaluation. During the second quarter of 2022, spending on fashions and accessories, watches and jewelries rose 20% compared to quarter 1 2022, driven mainly by seasonal discount and Ramadan promotion. Indeed, 50 to 90% discount offered offline and online have influenced the cost-conscious consumers. According to the retail industry resources, more of the same can be expected in the second half since the sector is more of a promo-driven. According to the latest Majid Al Futtaim report on the state of UAE retail economy, the overall retail category was up by 15% from the same period in 2021, contributing 44% growth to the overall retail economy. Spending increased on F&B 15%, hotels 14%, health and pharmacy 14%. The hypermarkets, supermarkets also demonstrated growth up 12% in the first half of 2022 as consumer purchases shifted towards lower value and higher frequency. Going by Al Futtaim report, the omni-channel way of shopping is finding greater acceptance. This also explains how UAE's brick and mortar retail destinations and store retain their relevance at a time when online keeps on growing. Online sales now account for 11% of the overall retail economy, to which e-commerce spending increased by 41% in the first half of 2022. It is something that physical retail destination can absorb or co-opt through a well-defined omni-channel retail strategy. Omni-channel retailing has become the gold standard for success in the retail environment, the goal that everyone is supposing to be aiming for, but few know how to achieve. UAE retail sales forecast to reach $70.5 billion by 2025 from the current approximately $60 billion. Now, what do we do to gain the momentum of retail? Let me call the attention of all retail leaders across the globe in general, UAE market in particular, on 3 key priorities or parameters to be considered in order to ensure optimum omnichannel retail strategy. Parameter number 1, the retail industry is growing from personalization to hyper-personalization. The retail industry now needs to be more customer-centric, offering personalized experience to attract consumers and gain their loyalty. The time lag between the discovery and purchase is a constant pain point for a customer. Today, customers need hyper-personalization addressing specific customer needs. If you are looking for a particular item, that should be the point of discussion rather than discussing on any other product. Parameter number 2, assortment is the key word in any format. The assortment is the key word in retail, and make sure that your assortment fit your target demographic under any format or any strategy. And all the communication must be on the new retail abbreviation NEI, navigate, educate and inspire your customers to buy more. Right assortments and customer intimacy matter more than ever in this new, constantly changing environment. Parameters number 3, investment in customer experience drives growth in the future. A retailer should invest on the right technology that could enable to meet the new shopping habits of consumers. Strategy for merging digital technologies within brick and mortar store is a must for retail leaders. If the leaders can focus on these priorities, then the organization can harness its energy around the right thing. So my dear retail leaders, the market is going up, visitors and residents are returning to the country, spending will be more. The brick and mortar retail destination to gear up to grab the opportunities with a well-designed, well-defined omni-channel marketing strategy. At the end of the day, the digital, physical, multi-channel and omni-channel experiences need to all be centered on the ever-evolving customers. The retailers who understand and cater to their customers best will lead the way. Please subscribe the channel and motivate me by sending your valuable suggestions. See you soon with a new topic, fueling new thoughts.